friends. Welcome to Chi-Chi's Furry Friends Show, which features personal stories of pets as told by their moms. Yay! Yay! That's cat. I'm Chi-Chi, and this is my Yorkie Rex. Say hi, Rex. Say hi. I encourage you to like, subscribe, and share the show with your friends. All right, today's show is about four American domestic short hairs named Thelma, Louise, Hope, and Magic. They're here with their mom, Courtney, who is a registered nurse. Thank you for your service, Courtney. They live in Columbus, Ohio. Welcome, Thelma, Louise, Hope, and Magic, and Courtney. Yay! Welcome. Hi. Welcome. Okay. I keep laughing away from my microphone, so I need to be close to it. All right. Let's get right into it. Courtney, how old are Thelma, Hope, Louise, and Magic, and how long have they been with you?
Thelma and Louise are almost 8 years old. They have been with me since they were about 4 months old. Mm-hmm. Magic is about 9, and she was adopted by my husband when she was about 1. And Hope is about 6, and she was adopted when she was about 1 as well.
Okay, great. That's awesome. So they've been with you too this whole time, all 4 of them. That's wonderful.
Yeah,
I love that. So, and do they have any nicknames?
Magic, my husband calls her Magical Kitten of Love.
Oh,
but besides those are the only nicknames. That's the only nickname.
I love it. Magical Kitten of Love. That's great. Okay, so can we see them?
Yeah, let me wrangle them up. A couple of them are sunbathing, so
all right.
I'll just take the camera to this.
Oh, hello.
That's Hope.
Hi, Hope. So could you lift the camera because I kind of run into it. There you go. Hi.
Hey, Hope.
Hi. She's Get
Hope.
away from me. Hi, sweetheart.
This is Thelma. Can you see her?
Yes. Hi, Thelma. Hi,
hey,
beautiful.
Thelma.
Hi. Oh, look at her.
Let's find these other 2.
Yes, let's find these other 2.
Where's Louise and Magic? Oh, somebody's in the tunnel.
Oh.
Louise.
Hi, Louise. Hello, baby. Hi, Louise.
And Magic is a hiding artist. Wait, is that Magic? Yeah, there she goes.
Oh, where she is?
Hey, Magic.
Bye, Magic. Hi, Magic. Bye, Magic.
Hey, Magic.
Hi.
She's not feeling it.
Oh,
feeling it.
Hey. Bye, baby. Hi, baby.
Can you see her?
I can see her.
Okay.
I can see her pretty well. Great job. Awesome. Well, thank you for that. Oh, now we see them. Hello. He has them. Okay, awesome. So, are they all female cats?
Yes.
Oh, no, lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. And so they're all American domestic short hairs, like I said before. So can you tell us a little bit about their personalities?
Yes, there's definitely a cat hierarchy, and it definitely comes out in their personalities. Mm-hmm. So at the top of the food chain is Magic. Okay. And she's really, chill.
Hi.
She doesn't assert her dominance unless she has to. Mm-hmm. With Louise, usually. Louise is the second cat, and those 2 really fight because they're both fighting for the top spot. And Louise, she can be kind of a bully. She's very moody. We're laying in bed, and if I move my legs too much, she starts smacking my legs and all that. So Louise definitely, she kind of likes her way. And then there's Thelma, who's for the most part pretty chill, and she kind of gets along with everyone. But then sometimes she also bullies Hope a little bit. And then there's Hope, who's the youngest, and she's a really sweet, timid cat, and so
is that Hope hanging out? Hi. Hello.
I have my personal assistant here.
I love it. Thank you, personal assistant. Thank you. These are great. Oh, so there's a hierarchy. That is so interesting. Is it based on age?
It kind of is. I mean, Magic, Thelma and Louise are the same age, but it really is. I don't know if it's because Magic's the oldest. That she kind of takes over. Yeah. But I think it's part of it is just protecting. She's protecting Hope, which is like her little sister. So, yeah.
I love that. Aw. Well, thank you for sharing that. That's so interesting. And so do they have like favorite things like food, rubs, toys, naps, or to be left alone?
They all kind of do have their own favorite things. Magic, her favorite thing is just laying on my husband, like either on his chest or on his shoulders. Louise, she's always in the bed, like in our bed. And like, I understand cats don't have a job. They don't have anything to do, but it just kind of like, it hits you the wrong way that you walk by and she's just in bed. And it's just like, dude. But
get a job?
Yes.
So Louise needs a job. We've established that. Okay.
Yeah, but she likes like the little toy fish and things like that. And like they'll bring them to you. Thelma, she really likes actually like this little like playroom. Before we had it enclosed, it was just like a screened-in porch, and we called it the catio. And they all like to come out here, but like Thelma, like this is her spot. Like she likes to sleep out here at night. She's out here all day with the baby. And then Hope, she's kind of, the same way. She, like, we have like a lot of cat trees, and she has a couple little cat trees that she likes to sleep in. And so they all kind of have their spots. That's probably like their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Aw. And so you have a baby as well? You have a child?
Yes. We have a 15-month-old.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. So are they like friendly to your baby or protective or?
Thelma really is. Like Thelma just lets her play with her and like knock on her all day. Like Thelma, her and Thelma are buddies. All the other cats, they see her coming and they're like, nope, and they leave. So yeah, they're not interested.
They're not. But I love that Thelma is so playful with your child and is so protective of your child. Yeah, that's awesome. So, what are some great things about them?
They're all really affectionate. They're all lap cats.
Nice.
And they're loyal to, their original parent. And like, I remember when I used to come home from the hospital, and I usually would come home around like 10:30. And my husband said that Thelma, she would just sit at the window, like waiting for me to come home. And I would come home and she's always there at the window. So he said about 9:00, she'd just go to the window and just wait for me. So, that's really sweet. And, Thelma, especially, it gets to a certain time at night and she comes looking at you like, are we going to bed? Like, what's happening? Magic, like I said, she's really good at hiding. Like she doesn't like when new people come to the house. So a lot of people don't even know she exists. And like, I think it was on Thanksgiving, we were looking for her, and then like she comes from behind the stove, and I don't know how she stayed back there because we were baking and all that stuff. So she is an excellent cat at hiding. If something happened to all of us, she's the one who's going to tell the story.
Right. Because nobody's going to get hurt. You're right. Yeah. Right.
Louise, like I said, she is just full of sass. She has so much attitude. She wants things her way when she wants them. And Hope, she's, like I said, she's not the smartest little kitty, but she has a good heart.
Oh, nice. So is Louise the one that you're like smacks at you if you move? Yes. Okay. Yes. She's moody. Yes. Oh. So, this segues into actually my next question. So we know that Louise, Thelma, Hope, and Magic are practically perfect, as all animals are. But is there anything that is maybe not so awesome about them?
The biggest one is Louise. She's been doing this since she's been a kitten, and it's very intentional. like she will pee like right in front of the litter box. And so like I had to start putting down puppy pads because that was kind of like my compromise. Because it's like, you know, she will use the litter box too, but she just does it right in front of the litter box. And I don't know where that came from or like why she does that. That is probably like the biggest annoyance of all. But yeah, she'll use the little puppy pads, like, so I can live with that.
Yeah. How long has she been doing that?
I think at least since she was a kitten. Because when I first had her, like, I didn't know what to do. She would just pee in front of the litter box. And finally, that's what I settled on, was putting down puppy pads.
Louise.
Yeah. And it's very, like the vet said, yeah, it's just behavior. Besides that, Hope is she's very greedy. She's definitely the chubbiest of our cats. And I don't know if it's because, you know, when we got her from the, you know, the rescue, and, you know, there's a lot of other animals. I don't know if she had to fight for food or what. She seemed to have like some food insecurity. So, you know, if there's not an overabundance of food, she'll eat all the food. And even when there's a lot of food, she just eats. She likes the buffet. So
she likes the buffet.
Yeah. And Thelma, she has little bladder issues, so she needs urinary food. And so we have a feeder that has a special collar that Thelma wears. So when she comes towards it, it closes, so she can't eat the food. And just like the look of disappointment on her face.
Oh, poor baby. So what food brand do you feed her?
She eats Purina One, the urinary tract food.
Okay. Nice.
And so yeah, she's been pretty good on that.
Nice. Yes. So what kind of bladder issues does she have?
She gets crystals in her bladder. Oh, she gets
crystals. I noticed that happens with cats. Yeah. Does she not drink enough water?
They said it's just the food and the pH, because it didn't happen until maybe around 2017 it started. So she was already a couple years old. And yeah, it just happened. And of course they put her on a prescription food, and which was really expensive. And so I switched it. So yeah. Okay. But she's been doing okay. Yeah, she's been doing okay. I think overall they're mostly pretty healthy. So we haven't had too many issues. And then Magic, besides the hiding, I think that's the main thing with Magic, is just she just likes to hide.
Oh, I see. It's interesting that she's the top cat, but she likes to hide. That is interesting. Yeah. Okay, nice. So my dog, like Rex, as you met, he's pretty greedy with the food too. Like he wasn't always like that, but we got Roxy, we had Rex for years, and we got Roxy in 2019. And I don't know, he really turned into this little greedy, like super food motivated dog. And he's like, and he will keep eating treats, and then he will like throw up, but he still wants to keep eating. And it's like, so we have to watch him with those treats. Roxy likes treats and food, but she's not as like greedy and food motivated as Rex. So yeah.
Thelma and Louise, and I don't know which ones, but they have definitely stolen food before.
Really?
Like, I remember one time, I was packing my lunch for work, and I had like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I see them pick up the sandwich in the Ziploc bag and then like pick it up in their mouth and then toss it over and then go lunge after it. Like they were stealing my sandwich.
What?
And then one time I got home from work because I was working night shift, and I think I stopped somewhere for breakfast and bought a muffin. And the muffin was like in my, I think it was in the lunchbox or on the counter. And I come back and like half of the muffin had been eaten. And it's like they peeled the paper back because the paper wasn't chewed up or anything.
What?
Like, I don't even know how they did that.
Wow, that is some...
Yeah.
Can they even eat muffins?
They did that day. I don't know. When I got them, the foster mom said their favorite food was cheese and popcorn. And one day they did get me for a bag of popcorn. So.
Wow. They're like little gremlins.
Yeah. So I have to put things up high, like the bread. And I bought a bag of chips last year, and I saw Thelma going after a bag of chips. It was just a little bag, and she was picking it up, about to take it somewhere. So yeah, they go for human food. The other two cats, not so much.
Okay, well, they really go for, and it seems like they're in cahoots, like they're working with each other.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So if they could talk, what do you think they would say?
I don't know. I think Magic would say, like, why are all these people here? Because it was just originally her and my husband. Mm-hmm. And she was very happy and content. And then I showed up and she was not a fan. And then I brought these other cats with me. And, you know.
Did you bring all 3 cats with you?
No, Hope came.
Okay.
He got Hope about a year after we were dating. Mm-hmm. And then when I moved down to Columbus in 2018, I brought my 2 cats, and I think she was just like over it. And now there's a baby.
And now there's a baby.
Yeah, and now we have an au pair who lives with us, and she's just like, well, this is not what I signed up for.
That's why she's always hiding.
Yeah.
Poor Magic. Oh.
Thelma would just probably say, like, just love me. Like, you know, she's definitely a kind of a needy cat. Like, she was clearly taken from their mom too young. When I got them, you know, she was trying to suckle on Louise, and, like, you know, they were both little kittens. So Thelma, she was always like my little baby. She's always been really attached. So yeah, she's just like, someone love me. Louise, she's just kind of like, I don't know. Just probably like, get out of my way. Like, Louise.
The problem child. Louise is the problem we've established.
Yeah, and Hope is like, I'm hungry.
I just ate 5 minutes ago, but I'm hungry. Oh.
Yes.
Well, they know who they are.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that. Okay. So the next few questions are about you and also Thelma, Louise, Hope, and Magic. What made you decide to get, you've told me that your husband got the other two cats, but what made you get 2 cats in the first place?
So I was actually, I never had cats, and I moved in with a boyfriend. I lived with him for about a year. And he had 2 cats, and I would be home with them a lot because I work night shift and I only work 3 days a week. And so when we were breaking up, I decided to get my own 2 cats because I had been in a string of not so great relationships. And I was like, you know what, if I'm just going to get these cats, and if this is the family I'm going to have, you know, I got my little condo, and I was just like, I'll be a cat woman. This is what it is. And so I got my 2 little babies, and that was my family.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Yes. It turned out you got more family, including more cats.
Yeah. So like I met my husband online, and his online profile, he had like his cat Magic on his shoulder. And I was like, okay, so he likes cats, because I tried to date a couple guys that didn't like cats, or they were allergic, and I was like, I can't be doing this. This is too much. So yeah, I was like, well, at least he likes cats, so that was a good start.
Nice. Exactly. And it worked out really well for both of you. I love it. So how did your life change when you got your cats?
I didn't really know what to expect, especially when getting kittens. I remember the day I brought them home, and I was like, what am I supposed to do with these cats? So I just put some food in front of them, and I was like, oh, okay. But they really do bring, so much love. And just, it does. It makes you feel just so complete when like you're lonely and you don't have anybody. Because they're so funny, especially the 2 of them together and being litter mates. And they just, want to sleep in the bed with you and be on your lap, and you watch them fight and play. They're just so entertaining. And like you said, they have their personalities, and you communicate with them. And, I kind of talk to them like they're people and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, it brings a sense of joy and purpose to your life and things of that nature.
I love that. Absolutely. Yeah, they're having them around, it's just, it fills up the house, and the energy, the love, the affection, the drama, like all of it. Yeah, no, pets are the best. No, I love it. And so what would you say they've taught you?
I think they taught me, one, definitely how to love. I never loved anything as much as I loved my cats,
I love that.
And I think, I don't know, I think that's the main thing. And just, having companionship and, also just, I don't know, like understanding. I guess it's almost like training for being a parent. And,
yes,
and even still, it also makes you appreciate the little things. Like, Louise, when I first had her, and she would be peeing on things and I kind of chase her with the broom and stuff like that. And, then I realized she was kind of like, scared of me. So I stopped chasing her with the broom and, she started sleeping with me closer in the bed. And then she realized if she was within reach of my hand, I would pet her more.
Oh.
And now, like, years later, like she's on the side of the bed with me. Like, I think it was last night or the other night, I'm making room for her and she's laying next to me in bed and, we're just chilling. And, it's just, I don't know. It's just like, even just me making that space for her because, it's so important and it's special.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. Like that actually is kind of what happened with me and Roxy. So Rex that you met, he's way more chill, easier to deal with, but Roxy, she's a rescue and she just, had a pretty traumatic life before. So she has a lot of anxiety. And we clashed, and I realized I would like argue with her and I'm like, wait, I'm arguing with the dog. I'm arguing. I'd be mad at her and it's like, Chi-Chi, you're the one that has to change your behavior. Oh. Yeah. So it forced me to start to like back down and just be more chill and patient with her. And it helped, like our relationship has gotten better. Like she still shows her teeth a lot, but like, now I just let her be and I just love her anyway. And she wants the love. Like sometimes she'll growl at me because she wants me to pet her. And it's like, then don't growl at me. But yes.
Yeah, Louise, like she would like bite my cheek a little bit and stuff. Yeah, that was her way to like ask for attention. She just kind of bite and just like hold on to you.
Yes.
And now they'll like paw you and whatnot.
Yes, like love me. No, I love it. Yeah. Yes, they taught me how to love. I love that.
And they also like, I don't know, taught me to get used to not having any privacy. Like, I don't know why they want to be in the bathroom with you.
Yes.
And, if I don't close the door all the way, you see their little paw, like, grab under the door and, like, open the door. Like, they know how to open the door. And I remember in my old apartment or my old condo, like, they would just come and watch me shower and all that. Like, it's like, so this is my life.
Yes, this is how dare you close the door? Like,
yes, it's like there's, especially Thelma. She's like, there are no closed doors in my house
because it's your house. Yes, as long as we clear, like we pay the rent or mortgage, we bring them food. It's their house. Yes, as long as exactly.
That actually reminds me. So something quirky that Thelma used to do. Like, sometimes she'll just, like, flip the light switch. Like, she'll jump to flip the light switch. And I don't know why she does that. Like, she'll just do it. I don't know if it's for attention or what. But, yeah, she'll just jump up until she can, like, change the lights. And then she'll leave.
So does she actually flip it?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, she'll keep jumping until she flips it. Like, that's what she's trying to do.
Wow, cats are dope. That's pretty dope. Like, I have little dogs, so they don't like they jump, but they're not like jumping on counters. But cats,
yeah,
that's wow. Okay, well, this is the final question. Do you have any pet-related advice for people watching?
Definitely when you get a pet, like understand, if you're getting a pet for a pet, that they're like family. They really are. They're like little people. They are a lifelong commitment. Like, I understand people get animals to work, especially dogs and things of that nature, and that's fine too. But I think really understanding that they're going to be around for a long time, especially, when you're young and like me, they're going to be there before and after that boyfriend leaves, They're going to be your family.
Yes. No, I love that. Absolutely. Yeah. They're definitely a commitment, but it's a wonderful commitment. And just know that you need to, do whatever you need to do to take care of them and know that be ready to take care of them. So yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
And at the same time too, it doesn't have to be overwhelming. I always recommend that people get cats. My family, they're not big cat fans. But, cats are great. And the reason I got two, because, they can keep each other company. I was so busy with work. I'd be gone a lot. So definitely getting a pet that fits your lifestyle.
Yes.
My husband really wants a dog. And I said no dogs until we have kids. Because dogs are really like kids. Like cats, you can, leave alone for a bit. But dogs, it's like, you got to come home and you got to, So definitely make sure your pet fits your lifestyle.
Absolutely. I totally agree. So so it might be a fish for you. So that's okay. No, I think that's really, really great advice. Thank you so much. That was great. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, as part of every episode, I like to highlight an animal rescue or organization. So, Courtney, can you tell our friends the name of today's featured organization?
Today's organization is Pets Without Parents.
Yes, Pets Without Parents. Thank you. So, according to their website, Pets Without Parents is a non-profit, no-kill, all-breed shelter for dogs and cats. Their mission is to place every pet that enters their shelter into a loving, permanent home. They are located in Columbus, Ohio. So to donate, foster, and or adopt your own cat or dog, go to petswithoutparents.net. That's petswithoutparents.net. And a link will be in the description. And finally, as a special thank you, Courtney, you'll be getting a free Pets Are People Too t-shirt. Yes, I will send it to you, courtesy of ChiChi'sFurryFriendStore.com. So pet friend, you can get your own Pets Are People Too t-shirt at ChiChi'sFurryFriendStore.com/products/Pets Are People Too. A link will be in the description. And you can get 10% off with the code PETFRIEND. That's PETFRIEND. So a link will be in the description. So thank you all so much for joining us today. Thank you, Courtney and Thelma and Louise and Hope and Magic. We really appreciate you sharing your story, Courtney. So come back, and thank you all for watching and listening. Thank you all. And so come back in 2 weeks to meet more lovely pets. Till then, pets are people too. So yay! Bye!
Bye! Bye.